Good morning, Zachariah Jackson, BASA News. You know, when we talk of time, we talk of minutes. We remember the seconds, the minutes, and of course minutes turn into hours, hours turn into days. We can't have a day without seconds, although people want to run through a second. We can't have a day without minutes, although people seem to count those last minutes. Well, we can't have growth without those that stood before us. Those that stood when we, as babies, crawled. Those that stood up, that had a vision way before we could think of. We all stand on somebody's shoulders, as they stood on somebody's shoulders, as the torches passed from one generation to another. I'm Zachariah Jackson from Newark, New Jersey. I'm proud to be here in Newark, New Jersey, and I'll tell you one reason. One reason I'm at the New Jersey PAC, and another reason is that as of March of next year, will be 100 years of my family in Newark, New Jersey, in the state of New Jersey. And that's an honor, and that's a centennial that I plan to celebrate. But today, I want to talk about a person that after taking over a city or being elected as a chief executive in the city, that a city that came from some call a riot and other call a rebellion because they were fighting for their rights. A man that during those times in 1987, that where you could find vacant lots in Newark, you could find water puddles in Newark. The roads were tarnished with potholes. Potholes was the big thing, I imagine, could be because of the street, but a lot of times because of the heavy automobiles that we had back in those days. But he was a man that succeeded another trailblazer, a man that had a vision for Newark, the honorable, and you know, I would be remiss if I did not say it with excitement, the honorable Sharpe James, and we often call it a sharp change. Mr. James, would you come on and sit down here? There he is. Happy to have you here. And I told you I wanted to talk to you about the history because I remember when this place here, you know,
Military Park Hotel abandoned.
That's right.
Saybrook Street with the methadone clinics, 5 of them.
That's right.
And then the horror that once we started construction,
right,
an African American cemetery.
That's right.
That we had to honor with some monument. They wanted me to say, well, stop the project.
Yes.
They wanted me to say, bring up everything. But a committee, we said, we can honor that by having a plaque on the site. Every name that we found from the church registry is on that plaque.
Wow, and we're going to need to go take a look at that plaque. Right?
Every name.
Yeah, on a clear day, I will come down here where I can focus in on the name. Do you care to mention some of the activists that worked with you back in those days, if you remember?
Building this facility?
No, of the monument for the African Black Americans. That was.
I didn't hear the question.
Do you care to mention some of the activists that was on the committee?
Amiri Baraka, poet Amiri Baraka.
Poet, yes.
Who really now, he had what you call, if you build it sharp, will Newark Symphony Hall become the Black Hall,
right, and
PAC become the White Hall.
Right.
Then the question, can we really build over an African American cemetery? Amiri Baraka, our poet laureate, one of our most talented sons. And by the way, as we go fast forward, the first African American performer on the stage in this beautiful, beautiful facility was none other than Amiri Baraka.
Wow. Okay.
And then he did a study of all the African American history of talent in the state of New Jersey for Larry Goldman, who then was the CEO and president. So he was our hero.
Okay.
He was a community activist.
Okay.
He was a scholar, a poet, concerned,
sure,
and yet let's do it the right way.
That's right. Okay. Okay.
Hey, you always Sharp, we'll tar and feather you. I knew I wouldn't look good in tar. I really look good in tar and feather. Slow down a little bit. I go to the hardware store. Who's selling tar and feather?
But we wasn't gonna let him do that.
No.
We just stood with you, Mayor. So, Mayor, this place, New Jersey PAC, has become in the last 25 years a place to actually come to in Newark.
Well, first of all, they say shouldn't build it in Newark. George Zoffinger of the New Jersey Sports and Exposition Committee, Authority of Commission, he might have been chairman, and Harts Mountain, who had all their interest in Sea Caucus and the Meadowlands. No, not in Newark. The people will not come. It will not last. Your car won't be safe.
Yeah.
You're going to get mugged.
Yes,
Newark's a disaster city.
Yes.
25 years later,
Yes.
this facility is better than ever. Now,
Yes.
what do we say? Wine gets, as they say, wine gets better with
time, yeah.
Well, I got news for the world. And we were just here on October the 1st at the 25th Gala. New Jersey PAC today is better than ever. I mean, inside, clean, immaculate.
Yes.
You know, you always judge a place now. You go to the bathroom.
That's right. The bathroom.
Bathroom is immaculate.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Hey, I didn't want to use it, so but we owe that to the leadership. First Larry Goldman, the first CEO and president, and now John Schwaber has taken over that legacy. And the staff. You know, this is something we have to always talk about. When people who love something work for something,
Yes.
they just do it in pride. You walk in the usher, oh, how are you? Please
Yes,
sit here.
yeah,
Can I help you?
yes. Never
they
had a
are
problem.
pride to work
yes,
here.
Yes.
Pride to work here.
You have to be honest with that right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just here in, I believe it was in either the end of January, early February to see the Earth, Wind & Fire show. Now let me say this right here. In '95 when this opened up, and I remember I was living in Plainfield at the time.
1997.
97 they opened up. Okay.
Right.
I was living,
Groundbreaking in '93.
okay.
Open 1997.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. And when I came, I got a credit card and I bought the whole year out. So I was coming, and I worked at the airport, so I was coming.
Congratulations for supporting Newark and NJ-PAC.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. I bought the whole year out. In fact, I went to the last concert was Mos Def concert.
Oh, you
and,
so
and but the thing is, I thought Mos Def was an opera. I had no idea. So, you know, and I remember coming in, I seen all the young people going in. I said, I guess y'all going to the Mary Bird, the other theater.
Victoria Theater,
Victoria
right,
Theater.
the
So,
600
yes.
seat, right.
So, no, they was going in. So a young man said, Mr. Jackson, where you going? I said, I'm going here to see Mos. And I'm thinking, I'm talking about opera. He said, man, you know who Mos Def is? I said, he said, you hip hop. I said, what? What are you talking about? You know. And he said, you probably just bought the whole thing. I said, that's what I did. I bought the whole thing out. But it was a good concert and everything. And as I said, back in those days, in 97, 98, 99, when people would leave this theater, you know, I had my eyes open. They would leave it in a rush. I remember people running down to the underground parking lot over
Military. By the way, now Roy Vagelos, one of those who was very instrumental in fundraising, the CEO of Merck,
Okay.
with Ray Chambers,
Okay.
with Van Fossen.
Okay.
At one meeting now, he did say, well, we'll have to paint the roads yellow. I said, well, what did he say? Well, people will have to know how to go straight in and straight out.
Right.
And I said, oh, he was thinking of that movie, what, Bonfire of the Vanity. I said, oh, we will not have to paint roads yellow. First, I don't know if we have enough paint to paint all of the roads. Since all roads lead to Newark, I don't know if we can paint all yellow. However, I will give you Military Park,
Right.
the city, not SHARPE Games. I'm the man. I recommend that the city will donate Military Park.
Okay.
Now, actually, you didn't realize it was their poor lighting,
Okay.
poor reputation,
Yes, yes.
and I was hoping they would take it over. And now it's
a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place. Well lit,
It's a beautiful
security,
place.
everything.
The point I was making early, Mayor, is that in the 90s and early 2000s, people had still a stigma at Newark where they would run to the parking lot and run to their cars. Well, in 2022, in February, I was looking for that same great run. But after the show was over, I was stepping on people's feet. They were moving very slow. They weren't anxious to run to their car because Newark had evolved because of the groundbreaking work and the bedrock work that you guys had done, that you had done. That we stand on.
That's something that you brought up so interesting. What they call hot music or rock music. They had a concert, and that was all young suburbanites coming to Newark.
Yes.
So I came. Now, first, I don't want to go again because they stand up for the whole show. You can't see.
That's right. They
stand up the whole show.
They stand up the whole show.
So, but when it's all over now,
yes.
I got a call there that said, Mayor James, you better come down here. I said, wait. They're still in Military Park. The youth did not want to leave. You know the story.
Yes.
Parents say, "Oh, don't go to Newark," but young people want to prove. They're not fearful. I had to come down. I said, "Bring down some hot chocolate. Bring down some donuts." We're glad they weren't staying. They were having fun. Parents, some, not all,
right.
because this is the top drawing venue in America.
Yes, it is.
Parents have fear, but young people have nothing.
Yeah.
It's like mask wearing. The young people don't want to wear masks.
Yeah, but in terms of when I came to the Earth, Wind & Fire show, there were people in the 59 and 60 bracket. And I can say this right here, Sharpe, in all honesty, no one was running out of here. Everyone was just making 2 steps to the parking lot. Well, you know what I mean?
Well,
like they didn't want to leave,
The stories get better. Perlman, I think that's the piano player. Perlman, what? And I was standing out here, as you said, used to mingle with the people, greeting, watching, and a lady had a walker. And I said, pardon me, let me help you cross the street. Are you going in your car? She said, no. I'm going to Penn Station. I came from Connecticut. I said, wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
Someone with a walker
came all the way from
Connecticut.
Yes.
To New Jersey Performing Arts Center.
That's right.
Perlman, I think it was Perlman, the pianist. I said, wow. It's not just Newark, it's West Orange, it's the suburb, and it's Connecticut.
Yes.
This is a performing arts center for New Jersey. We haven't given credit to Governor Tom Kaine.
That's right.
It was his vision. Let's be honest about it now. Everybody else wanted sports in the Meadowland. We'll give you land. We will attract the first team. The Nets come to Newark, Brendan Byrne Arena. We'll bring the Colorado Rockies, which changed their name to New Jersey Network, come to Newark. They failed.
That's right.
The hockey team moved to Prudential Center in 2007.
That's right.
2010, the Nets went to the Brooklyn Barclays Center. PAC is still here.
It's still here. And still up and coming. Still being reborn every year. It's better. It's better.
Well, let's go with that. Because we were missing the hero, Governor Tom Kaine. A GOP. He said, Sharpe, now I'm saying, hey, Governor, John Cunningham, the historian, all roads lead to Newark. It belongs in Newark, Governor. Hey, Governor, I'm being rude now. And he said, respectfully, Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
I was elected governor of all New Jersey. I can't select one city over the other. I admired that man. Transparency.
Yes.
I admired that governor.
Yes.
Honesty. He said, we'll have to conduct a study. They brought Carl Shavers, who had cited the Lincoln thing in New York, the waterfront, South Seaport. And he came back with a study that said Newark, New Jersey. But then the governor also said something that people keep forgetting. He said, we just can't build a mom and pop facility in Newark, man.
Right.
We have to build a world-class facility. We got to build and he said, oh, hell, this not a fortress. If you look at some of the facilities in Newark, they look in, not out.
Right.
This glass, you looking out at the people, inviting the people in, and then you look out and join as a family.
Yes.
We owe all of that to the Honorable Governor Tom King.
Yes.
It was his vision, his leadership, his call
Yes.
who made it possible. They
And hopefully one day we get to sit down with you, both of you. If that
no,
can happen.
no, the NJ-PAC in 2015 honored 4 men and called us right up to this glass window. They call us the NJ-PAC 4 Men of Mount Rushmore. Of course, the Honorable Governor Tom King, the man who financial help never left Ray Chambers. Oh, you have to love Ray. He's an angel sent to Newark. He funded the Boys Club. He funded the revitalization of neighborhoods and everything. He's done everything for them. Walked into my office and said, every 7th grader in Newark will be able to attend a college or university of their choice and have mentoring and a job thereafter if they maintain C average.
Yes.
And the Ready Scholars Program was born here in Newark, thanks to Ray Chambers. And then the first CEO president, Larry Goldman, who was, well, really, he was just unflappable. And then they said, we'll add Big Mouth, cheerleader,
Come on now.
bad hair, bad teeth,
Come on now.
sharp J.O.
The original man.
NJ-PAC called us the 4 Men of Mount Rushmore. I call us the 4 Musketeers. You know why? All for one, one for all, and I give credit to the governor,
Yes.
to Larry Gold,
Yes.
and to the Ray Chambers. They never let this cheerleader out of being that one. They could have, when you get in trouble, when they falsely accuse you, people, hey, your best friend, stop calling, your best friend, you don't find them. You don't know your friends until you have some dark, what they call them, storm clouds.
That's right. That's when you learn who your friends are. And this man here is no matter what they say, and a lot of times people forget, but he's a friend of Newark. He's a builder. He's part of the bedrock of this great city.
Yeah. Anyone doubt can read 3 books. One is on government. No one wants to read that one. But
is this your book here?
Oh yeah, Political Prisoners in the Sharpe.
Okay, I have this book here.
But this is the new one coming. This is hot off the press. Not out yet. This is my final approval.
Now, when will this be out?
In 30 days. Or
Okay, but we need to interview you on this. And I gotta get a copy of it.
A sharp view with Obama.
Yeah.
With Nelson Mandela, who called me up. He said, the phone said, "This is Nelson Mandela." I said, "Look, and I'm Elvis Presley."
Right.
I said, "Excuse me." I said, "I'm Elvis Presley." So a lady goes said, "Excuse me, the Honorable President wishes to speak to Sharpe J." I said, "This is it." I said, that was Nelson Mandela on the phone? She says, "Yeah." I had to apologize. And then of course we have Bill Clinton, who was an overnight guest at the White House, didn't have to pay.
Did you sleep with
Didn't have to make a
Can't
have no money anyway.
Okay.
Coming from the White Castle. And then we have George Bush, who we started this facility under George Bush. 2 presidents, Bush and Clinton. 3 governors.
Okay.
Kane, the architect, then Florio, and then Todd Whitman.
Well, let me ask you: when you visited the White House under Bush, I guess that was first. Did you sleep in the
Lincoln bedroom?
Oh, you did?
Oh, come on.
So you sleep twice in
well, the feathers didn't work too well. I think they had feathers in the bed. And then I made on one mistake in the White House.
What's that?
On one mistake. 2 o'clock, I had to get up to go to the
laboratory.
Thank you. I know what name to use. And as I started walking out, a Secret Service man said, "Pardon me, may I help you?" Wait a minute. I thought it came out of the wall. I want to remind anyone who's going to sleep overnight in the White House, don't get up and go to the laboratory. Because even though you believe you have, you're on the floor with the president.
Right.
We went in Chelsea's bedroom. She had dolls and everything.
Okay.
You don't have free reign. When I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning,
He was up.
a Secret Service, "Sir, may I help you?" I thought, Mary, he came out of the walls, I think. And then, the one interesting story. We heard Ray Chambers, Larry Goldman, Governor King. I get a phone call that Doris Duke would like to see Sharpe James. She likes what Sharpe James is doing, and would you come? This is her lawyer, Don Robertson. And I said, Doris Duke wants to see Sharpe James. He said she wants you to come up for lunch to Hillsborough, 2,700 acres, they call it Duke Farm. Now I had just left the White Castle. And now I got Doris. He said, next week, Sharpe, I look outside of City Hall, there's a limo. I thought the president and others had limos. This one was about blue, powder blue, long as City Hall. And I run down the step, and Don Roberts all stretched out with champagne. And we drive up to the Duke Estate.
Yes.
And then the house is bigger than the Newark Museum. I think it's Charlotte. I thought Charlotte was gone with the wind was going to come out.
Yeah.
What a gracious lady, Doris. You remember now, she used to sing in the choir in Nutley, First Church.
Okay.
First Baptist Church of Nutley. Remember, she gave pastor there $1 million. Wow. So now I'm up there, Garden of Eden. I mean, the things she had, how beautiful it was and everything. And then the grace, the hospitality. I never knew you had to step up on carpet.
Wow.
Had to step up on it. So then she says, Sharpe, I want to give you a tour of my estate. And she calls for a sturdy golf cart. And we're riding around, flowers, flamingo, animals. She was a collector of animals and flowers and plants. Wow. And she stops at a rusted barn. She said, Sharpe, I want to show you something that's unique for Morris County. I walk in, there's 2 hunchback Campbell. Now we know about crack in Newark, but I didn't know about Campbell's. And monster-sized teeth. And Doris reached over on the shelf with some graham crackers. Sharpe, he loves graham crackers. Why don't you feed him? You talk about being scared. Now, how do you say no to what was she called once the richest girl in America, the richest woman in America?
Yes.
To tobacco Harris.
Yes.
So I said, Don, what do I do? He said, you feed the camera. Yeah, now, he ain't feeding the camera.
Right.
So I said, well, okay, Don. She puts 4 graham crackers in my hand, and I waiting for my hand and fingers to be gone, waiting for the blood, excruciating pain, and I'm waiting, and my mind says, they love graham crackers, I love my fingers. Then I said, well, with Doris Duke money, I'll be the richest fingerless mayor in America. So I'm like, I said, what happened to the graham crackers? He said, with their tongue, they remove individually each graham cracker.
Wow.
Doris said, now wasn't that fun?
Wow, you're looking for them to bite.
I'm still looking. Where's the blood? Where are my fingers? And then I want to support her. She said, Sharpe, take me to Madonna in the concert in Brandon Brown. I took her there. Then she said, I have to fly back to my estate in Hawaii, Shangri-La, and I want to support the Arts Center, Sharpe.
Wow.
It's the last conversation I had with Doris, who passed 1993. Mm-hmm. Larry Goldman, then the CEO, president, took my letters. That way, I want to help you, Sharpe. I want to send them to the Duke Foundation, and they made a donation.
Wow.
But yeah, I just want Doris Duke. You hear about rich people. She was an extraordinary lady, but an ordinary person.
Yes.
Singing in First Baptist Church of Nutley.
Wow.
A member of the choir.
Wow.
Calling Sharpe James, eating in the White Castle, come to lunch at my 2,700 acres estate, Duke Farm. Unreal.
Wow.
Unreal.
Wow.
Unreal.
Wow.
All for the arts.
All for the arts.
All for the arts.
And right here in Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, come on. And no one mentions her name in reference to the performance. She didn't do as much as the 4 men, Ray Chan. But here was someone outside of Newark who understood the vision that Governor Kane had, the vision that Ray Chambers had, the vision that Larry Goldman had, and the cheerleader, and wanted to help. That's what an arts center can do. So now I go to Washington. Jack Kemp, remember the football player?
Yeah.
He's now Secretary of HUD under Bush.
Okay.
Former Republican congressman. So he's at a meeting. I said, hey, Mr. Kemp, Governor Kane is talking about building an art center in Newark. Could we have some seed money? This is HUD, Housing Urban Development.
Sure.
And he looks at, you from Newark, Sharpe? I said, yeah, I watch you play football. You're my hero. You want what? I said, we need some seed money. The government to help the church. He said, you mean musical instrument, ballerina? He said, what you need in Newark is more shelters.
Okay.
What you need is some methadone centers. What you need is, I said, we got all that. What we,
You all right? Yeah. You said we need something positive.
yeah, to attract people.
Okay. And what was his solution after that? What did he say after that, to that? Huh? He was in agreement. Okay. Wow. So, the vision is still here. And you have been, I'm sure we're proud that you're a part of it. And we want to say, at this point, I didn't get all 4 of the people of Mount Rushmore, but I got one. I got one that's our champion. It's our champion, the Honorable Sharpe James. Thank you for this interview.
Anytime.
Yes, sir.